Erev Tov Rabotai, we are continuing with our Mishna Yomi, Masechet Ketubot. We are up to Perek Aleph, Mishnah Dalid. Today's Mishnah should be Leilu Nishmat Neria ben Svetlana, Ranbai, V'Eliyahu ben Burcha Yisrael, Ben Chana bad Miriam, Menuchatam beGan Eden, Amen, and Avdi ben Chaim Lechaim, V'Derefua Shemav, Daniel Shalom ben Rosa, Betoch Shach Olei Israel. This Mishnah lists cases where a woman's ketubah payment is only one maneh, 100 zuz, because she was presumably a non-virgin at the time of marriage. The first set of cases concerns a woman who was married previously and is now marrying a second time. Betula, almana, girusha, v'chalutza, mina nisuin, ketubatan maneh. If one marries a virgin who had become a widow, divorcee, or chalutza during the nisuin of her previous marriage, her ketubah from the second marriage is only a maneh, the amount due a non-virgin. Even though she is a virgin, meaning it is assumed that she kept her physical virginity, she lost the halachic status of a virgin when her first marriage reached the stage of nisuin, and therefore she has the ketubah of a non-virgin. She is believed to be a physical virgin because her first husband died or divorced her immediately after their nisuin, so the marriage could not have been consummated. She is nevertheless treated as a non-virgin because once a woman enters nisuin and becomes legally fit for cohabitation, she loses her virginal status. Then tanet bitulim, and a claim of a lack of virginity cannot be made against any of them, meaning if her new husband finds that she is not a physical virgin, he must still pay her ketubah. In these cases, he knew before getting married that she lacked the status of a virgin, so he cannot claim that she misled him and the marriage was made under false pretenses. He must therefore pay her the full ketubah, one maneh to which she is entitled. Hagioret v'shvuya v'shivcha, in the case of a convert, ransomed captive, or freed Canaanite slave, shenifdu v'shenitgairu v'shenishtacheru yiterot al benot shalosh shanim v'yom echad ketubatan maneh. The law is that if they were ransomed, converted, or freed above the age of 3 years and 1 day, their ketubah is only a maneh, because their virginity is assumed to have been permanently lost. The virginal membrane of a girl above the age of 3 years and a day does not grow back. And since they are not virgins, a claim of a lack of virginity cannot be made against them. That is the end of Mishnah Dalid. Mishnah now cites one more case where a groom cannot claim that his wife should lose her ketubah because she was not a virgin. In the land of Yehuda, if a groom ate at the feast his father-in-law made in honor of his erusin, shelo be'edim, and there were no witnesses who testified that he was not alone with the bride, he cannot make a claim of a lack of virginity when he takes her in nisuin, because he was presumably alone with her. In Yehuda, it was customary for the groom to spend some time alone with his bride during the erusin feast. The custom was intended to make the bride and groom familiar with each other so that they will not feel embarrassed on their wedding night. So if there are no witnesses who testify to the contrary, it must be assumed that he was alone with her, which leads to the suspicion that they cohabited. Should he then find that she is not a virgin when he takes her in nisuin, he cannot claim that the marriage was made under false pretenses. Although he denies having cohabited with her during erusin, we do not believe him. Since he was probably alone with his bride, there is a strong legal presumption that they cohabited. Now Mishnah 2 taught that the ketubah of a widow or other non-virgin is one maneh. Our Mishnah elaborates upon this law. Achat almana Yisrael v'achat almana Kohen ketubatan maneh. Whether the widow is the daughter of a Yisrael or the daughter of a Kohen, her ketubah is a maneh. Even though a Kohen's daughter receives a larger ketubah than Yisrael's daughter, as the Mishnah states below, that applies only to the ketubah of a virgin and not to the ketubah of a widow. In the case of a widow, a Kohen's daughter receives the same as a Yisrael's daughter, one maneh. Now the Mishnah states the amount that a Kohen's daughter who is a virgin receives for a ketubah. Bet din shel Kohanim ayu govin libtula 400 zuz. The court of Kohanim, every Jewish town had courts, as the Gemara Baba Kama, page 82a states. The Mishnah refers to courts of Kohanim that sat in towns populated by Kohanim. The court of Kohanim would collect 400 zuz for a virgin who was a daughter of a Kohen, in contrast to the regular amount of 200 zuz. V'lo michu be'edam chachamim. And the sages did not protest against them. These courts collected this amount, 400 zuz, even when the daughter of a Kohen married a Kohen, and certainly when she married a non-Kohen. And the sages did not stop that practice as they were not concerned that it might create jealousy among families. And that is the Botai of today's Mishna Yomi. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen v'amen.